Welcome back to Class 7 Mathematics, Chapter 7 Congruence of Triangles. Today's topic is RHS congruence rule and the related questions of page number 148. Let's move to the question. First, we can see what is meant by RHS congruence criterion. If under a correspondence, the hypotenuse and one side of a right-angled triangle are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one side of another right-angled triangle, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. See here, this is RHS criterion. That means R stands for right angle, H stands for hypotenuse, and S stands for any one of the side, either the base or altitude. So in a right angled triangle, if hypotenuse and any one of the side of a triangle is equal to another triangle, right angled triangle with equal measure of hypotenuse and one of the side, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. We can see it by a example. Look at the given figure here. See here, this is right angled triangle, right angle that B. And in triangle XYZ, right angle that Y, that is XYZ is also a right angled triangle. So the condition R is satisfied. Next we can check H, hypotenuse. How to find the hypotenuse? Yes, the side opposite to right angle is the hypotenuse. So this is the right angle. The side opposite to this angle B is side AC. This is the hypotenuse. What is the measure of hypotenuse? AC is 7 centimeter. And now look at triangle XYZ. Angle Y is 90 degree. Then what about the hypotenuse of this triangle? Yes, it is the opposite side of angle Y. Which is the opposite side? Yes, XZ is the opposite side. So in this triangle, the hypotenuse is XZ, that is 7 centimeter. Both of them are having the same measure. Now we can check one more side should be equal in both the triangle. See here 4 centimeter, 4 centimeter. AB equal to 4 centimeter. This is one of the side of a right angled triangle. Similarly here YZ equal to 4 centimeter, which is also same. So these two triangles are congruent. Now we can write the congruency. Because these two triangles are congruent, we can write the triangle in symbolic form. So let's see how to write. So first condition is angle B equal to, we have to apply RHS congruence criterion. For that, first we have to find the right angle. So here angle B equal to angle Y equal to 90 degree. Second is H. H stands for hypotenuse. So here AC equal to ZX equal to 7 centimeter, which is the hypotenuse. See children, here AC is 7 centimeter. We are not taking XZ because XZ is same as ZX, but to obtain the correct correspondence between the vertices, we have to write ZX. Look here, we are starting AC, the line segment AC, that is the line segment AC is starting with the end point of here, the 4 centimeter AB is here, which is from we are starting AC. Similarly, we have to start here. The 4 centimeter line segment is here and starting from here the Z only. So we are taking ZX. Clear? That is why we are taking ZX only, not XZ. So second condition, AC equal to ZX equal to 7 centimeter, which is the hypotenuse. Similarly, one of the side AB equal to ZY equal to 4 centimeter. Here also we are not taking YZ, because to obtain the correct correspondence between the vertices we have to take ZY, because here we are taking AB and A is on the end point of the line segment AC, which is 7 centimeter. So here it is taking Z only. The 7 centimeter line segment is ending with the XZ, that is with the Z. So the corresponding side will be taken ZY. So AB equal to ZY equal to 4 centimeter, that is one of the side. So 3 condition we satisfied here. Now you can see that vertex A is corresponds to vertex Z. Similarly, vertex C is corresponds to vertex X. Here also we have written A corresponds to Z, B corresponds to Y. So while writing the congruence, we can write triangle ABC congruent to triangle ZYX by RHS congruent. Now I am going to try these questions of page number 148, which is based on RHS congruence rule. RHS congruence rule. What is meant by RHS congruence rule? R stands for right angle. H stands for hypotenuse. S stands for one of the side. To prove congruency, we need 3 conditions. Here the 3 conditions are, first one is right angle, and the second one is hypotenuse, and the third one is any one of the side of one triangle is equal to the hypotenuse and the other side of the another triangle. Then the 2 triangles are said to be congruent by RHS congruence rule. So in this sum, we are trying to solve by using RHS rule. So we need right angle, hypotenuse, and one of the side must be equal. Now let's move to the first question. The first question is, measures of some parts of triangles are given. By applying RHS rule, state which pairs are congruent. In case of congruence, write in symbolic form. So first of all, see here triangle PQR, that is a right angle triangle is here. Here triangle DEF, which is also a right angled triangle. Now you can check whether the hypotenuse are equal or not. How to find the hypotenuse? Opposite side of 90 degree is hypotenuse. So this is our 90 degree. So this is the hypotenuse in this case. Here this is 90 degree. So this is hypotenuse FT. Here hypotenuse is PR. Both are same measure 6 centimeter. Now we can choose any one side, either base or altitude. Here the side given is 3 centimeter, but here the side given is not 3 centimeter, it is 2.5 centimeter. So what we can say? Yes, these 2 triangles are not congruent because the side is not equal. So we can write the solution. So to apply RHS rule, first one we need the 90 degree right angle. So what is the right angle here? Here angle PQR equal to here angle DEF. That means Q equal to 90 degree, angle equal to 90 degree. That first condition we got. What is the second one? Hypotenuse. We identify the hypotenuse. That is PR. We can write like this, hypotenuse. PR equal to, here the hypotenuse is DF equal to 6 centimeter. Now side PQ, which is 3 centimeter, not equal to side DE. Therefore, the given triangles are not congruent. The first one we have answered. So children, you should copy down this in the CW. Now we can move to the second question. This is our question number 2. Here it is given both triangle ABC and triangle ABD. Both are right angled triangle. So our first condition is satisfied. And opposite side of right angle is this one, 3.8B. Here also opposite side of right angle is coming AB. Both are same side. So it is of same measure. That also satisfied. And one of the side is given AC 2 centimeter. Here also BD 2 centimeter. So the given measures are equal. So these two triangles are congruent. To obtain the correct correspondence between vertices of triangles, better you should draw the triangle separately. This is the first triangle ABC. This is the second triangle ABD. I have drawn. Now we can write the conditions to satisfy congruence rule. The first condition, right angle. So here the right angle is angle ACB equal to angle. We have taken this angle ACB. This one is same as angle ADB equal to 90 degree. Next is hypotenuse. Which is the hypotenuse here? That is AB. So we can write down AB equal to, see here I have written AB. Here A is the line segment, the side AB, the starting letter of the line segment is A, which is starting from the side 2 centimeter. So here if I am taking AB, it is not coming, A is not the line segment starting with the A is not ending with the line segment 2 centimeter. So here we can choose BA. So here we are taking AB, that is from here. The same way we can take it here, that is BA equal to 3.5 centimeter. In the bracket you can write it hypotenuse. And now any one of the side will be equal. Here 2 centimeter, there also 2 centimeter. So here we are taking from here AC, side AC equal to side BC equal to 2 centimeter. Therefore, how we can obtain the correspondence? Triangle ABC congruent to triangle A. Vertex A is corresponds to vertex B. vertex B corresponds to vertex A, and C corresponds to, here it will come not side BC, it is side BD. Vertex C corresponds to D. So we can write triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD by RHS congruence rule. So we got the correspondent congruence between two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle ABDS, triangle ABC congruent to triangle BAD. Next question number 3. Two triangles are given, triangle ABC and triangle ADC. Both are right angled triangle. So to apply RHS rule, first condition is satisfied. Next we can find the hypotenuse. Consider triangle ABC. Opposite side of 90 degree is the hypotenuse. So this is the hypotenuse over here. And in this case ADC, opposite side of angle 90 degree is side CA, which is the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse are same, and one of the side given is 3.6 centimeter. Here also one of the side given with the same measure 3.6 centimeter. So the two triangles are congruent. Now we can write the solution. So first we need 90 degrees. So we can write angle ABC equal to angle ADC equal to 90 degree. Second is hypotenuse. So we can take hypotenuse as CA equal to, here also we can take the same CA. Common side, this side is common to both the triangle. So the reason common side, comma, which is the hypotenuse. And now we want one more side. So we can write from triangle ABC, side AB equal to side AD equal to 3.6 centimeter. So RHS is completed. Now we can obtain the congruency. So we can write down, therefore triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC by RHS congruence rule. So from triangle ABC and ADC, the correct correspondence is vertex A to A, B to D and C to C only. So we obtain the congruence as triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC. Now we move to question number 4. Figure is given, triangle PQS and triangle PSR is given, where angle PSQ equal to 90 degree. So the hypotenuse is PQ, the opposite side of 90 degree. And here PSR equal to 90 degree, the opposite side is PR, which is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse are equal. Now we want one more side should be equal in the triangle. See here the side PS, which is common to both the triangle. So this side is equal. So the given two triangles are congruent. Now we can write the steps for obtaining congruency. The first one 90 degrees. So we can write angle PSQ equal to angle PSR equal to 90 degree. Now next one, opposite side, that is PQ equal to PR equal to 3 centimeter, which is the hypotenuse. Now we want one more side must be equal. That is side PS equal to side PS, present common side. So we got the three conditions. Therefore, triangle PSQ congruent to triangle PSR by RHS congruence rule. Hence, we got from triangle PQS and triangle PRS are congruent. Or we can write it as triangle PSQ congruent to triangle PSR. Hello children, you must write down all the notes given in the videos and the questions. Try these questions along with the figures what we have done in the video, and make it clear this concept. And in the next class we will be back with another congruence rule. Thank you.